guys, welcome to my channel. Today I want to sit down and have a real talk with you about life itself. Those things we all experience, but sometimes hesitate to talk about, or maybe we don't think deeply enough about them. Things like work life, public transportation, the chaos of everyday life, or good and bad habits, and how we try to stay strong no matter what. Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. I know some of you are watching this on your way back from work. Some of you might be on public transportation right now, and maybe some of you are sitting at home enjoying a cup of coffee. Wherever you are, you're part of this conversation. So let's get started. Okay, let's start with work life, because let's admit it, work takes up a huge part of our lives. We wake up early in the morning, get ready, head to work, spend most of the day there, and then come back home. And sometimes we realize that life feels like it has turned into nothing but work. However, work life isn't only about making a living, it's also about the relationships we build. Colleagues, bosses, competition, challenges, and of course, the achievements we are proud of. We all ask ourselves at some point, do I really love what I'm doing, or am I just doing it to survive financially? Work life doesn't just give us money, it shapes our character. We learn patience, planning, teamwork, and sometimes even have to stand up for ourselves. But of course, the stressful side is always there too. The rush of getting to work on time, the mistakes we make, the pressure of meeting expectations from bosses or customers. All of these create an invisible weight on our shoulders. My advice is, don't see your job only as a burden. Try to look at it as a learning process. No matter what kind of job you do, there's always something valuable you can learn. Even the most boring job can give you an experience you will use later in life. Now, let's move on to public transportation. We've all been there, right? Buses, subways, trams, trains. Public transport is like a mini version of a country. You see every type of person there. Tired students, workers rushing to the office, people listening music, reading books, sleeping, and sometimes even arguing. Public transportation tests our patience more than anything else. The crowd, the noise, the endless waiting. Sometimes you just wish teleportation existed so you could go home instantly. But on the other hand, public transport also teaches us about life. We'll learn to respect person's space, to wait our turn, to be patient, and sometimes to show empathy. And let's not forget the hidden beauties of it. Watching the city pass by while lost in your thoughts, enjoying your favorite playlist during the ride, or even a random smile from a stranger. These are small but precious moments. My advice is, don't see public transportation as just a daily struggle. Think of it as your own time. Read, listen to something meaningful, or simply relax, because those hours are not waste time. They are part of your life. Life itself is one big chaos. Daily responsibilities, work, school, family, friends, and sometimes we just feel completely drained. Think about your day, wake up early, go to work, deal with tasks, come back home, and even at home the responsibilities continue. Then suddenly you realize the whole day is gone and you haven't had a single moment just for yourself. This is why setting priorities is so important. You can't do everything at once. Ask yourself, what really matters to me today? And also, we need to accept that not everything will be perfect. plans won't always go the way we want them to. And then that's okay. It's part of life. Another tip is to give yourself small breaks, even 10 minutes, without your phone, just breathing deeply or going for a short walk can fresh your mind. Sometimes the biggest solution is found in the smallest pauses. Now let's talk about habits. Let's be honest. We all have bad habits. Some of us procrastinate too much. Some spend hours scrolling on social media. Some eat unhealthy food, like me. These things quietly drain our energy and slow us down. But there are good habits too. Exercising, reading, waking up early, drinking enough water, staying organized. These are the things that move us forward. The key here is balance. We may not be able to completely remove bad habits, but we can reduce them. At the same time, we can add good habits step by step. For example, starting with just 5 minutes of exercise a day and then slowly increasing it. Or reading only 10 pages a day until it naturally becomes a routine. Habits are like small building blocks. If we stack them constantly, they can create a strong foundation for our lives. Staying strong in life is essential because not everything will be easy. Sometimes we lose our jobs, sometimes we face challenges in relationships, sometimes we simply feel disappointed. So, how can we stay strong in those moments? First, remind yourself tough times are temporary. No difficulty lasts forever. Second, don't be afraid to lean on others. Family, friends, loved ones. Sharing your struggles with them makes the weight easier to carry. Third, give yourself time. You don't have to get up immediately after every fall. Resting and healing is also a part of being strong. And most importantly, believe in yourself. You are stronger than you think. Life may throw challenges your way, but you have the power to overcome them. Never forget that. So, my friends, in this part, we talked about work life, public transportation, the chaos of living habits, and staying strong. Life is not easy, and we all have our own battles. But the important thing is to remember that we're not alone. We're all walking this path together, experiencing similar struggles. In the next part, we'll dive even deeper. We'll talk about motivation, patience, social pressures, relationships, and how to make life more meaningful. If you listened this far, thank you so much. Having these conversations with you also helps me reflect and feel better. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you experience in work life? What do you observe on public transportation? And how are you dealing with your habits? I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you so much. See you soon.